What's swinging Auto Lust Gang? And you guys already know, soon as things go good, they start to go bad. Stay tuned.
Perfect.
Alright, gang, you already know right off bat, the brake upgrade kit came in, the turbos came in for the X6M, and everything was peachy, you know, but bad news and then more bad news happened. So I'm gonna get right into it, starting with the bad news for the X6M, which isn't as bad as the bad news I have for the X5. So let's get right into it. So if you look at the X6M, if you notice anything missing, you can see right here at the bottom that the front splitter is completely missing. I mean, totally gone. Nothing's there. And that's because I was coming from a car meet in Orlando and headed back home, and you know, I'm going down 528 and it's a Kia Stinger, you know, and I always like the body styles of the Kia Stingers. I mean, they look real good, you know, they just don't make enough power for me to justify buying one, you know. So I wasn't trailing the guy or nothing. He was like 3 or 4 car lengths in front of me, you know, and I guess his tire exploded or something like that, because I wasn't even close enough to him to see the tire explode. So I know he was a good ways up. But when his tire exploded, I was driving and I dodged one piece of the tire that was in the road, but the biggest piece was like flapping down the road, and I thought it was gonna go up under the car, but it didn't. It hit the front of the car. Thank God it didn't ruin the bumper, but it ruined the front splitter. Like, it knocked it scraped it up real bad, and the fasteners right in the middle, like I'm gonna show you, the fasteners that hold it from here to there were all stripped down, so it hung like a little bit in the front. You couldn't tell unless you were leaning down and seeing it, but it was still like 6 fasteners on this side, well, 4 fasteners on that side and 4 fasteners on this side. So I thought I could just, you know, get it taken to Pro Touch Auto Body, get it fixed and things like that. But no, it's not that easy for me. You know, my luck isn't that good, you know, especially not with keeping stuff nice looking. So I went through an automatic car wash, and I usually don't go through automatic car washes at all, you know, but this was a soft touch car wash, and it usually makes the car look great, you know. I just don't get the tire shine because the wheels aren't as big as factory wheels, aren't as tall as factory wheels, so tire shine gets all over the tire, all over the rim. So I went through it and came back out, and the front splitter was gone, you know. And I got home and I noticed it, and I'm like, damn, where's the front splitter? I'm like, I know it didn't fall because the front splitter goes from one side of the car to the other. If it would have fell, it would have went right under the vehicle. I would have heard it hit, and I would have felt myself drive over it and hear myself drive over it. I mean, it's a huge front splitter. If you guys never seen that video, every video I reference, I'm gonna put down in the description so you guys can see those videos. But if you seen the unboxing on the body kit for this car, the Aero kit, then you know that's a huge front splitter, almost taller than me. So no way it would have fell off without me hearing it. So I called the car wash, and they tell me that they see me come in on the video with the front splitter, but they said they also seen me leave with it. And they say, oh yeah, we didn't see it at first, but as we look in a little deeper, we can see that you had it on. So I asked, can I see the video? And lo and behold, oh no, we have special policy. Customers can't see the surveillance videos and all of this. Yeah, I'm sure, because my front splitter is sitting in your office somewhere, what you guys grabbed out of the wash tunnel. Because I asked them to check the wash tunnel, You know, so I'm sure the front splitter is sitting back in the office, because I went back to the car wash, checked the dumpster and everything, and nothing was in there. And there was a bunch of other car parts in that dumpster, exterior car parts. So I'm sure they're known for tearing up cars. You know, I don't want to blast the company, you know, because I don't want any problems, but trust me, I want to tell you guys so bad which car wash company it was. But let's get away from that, and I'm going to get to the X5. So as you can see, the factory brakes are still connected. And I guess you guys already know what that means. Look at this guy right here, man. Get off my car, dude. Got a little worker that I might gotta give him a paycheck. But I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what's going on. The rotors, they fit fine. Well, I got a front rotor caliper and caliper on with the brakes, the brake pads inside. So the brakes fit fine. You know, it's the rotor and the sorry guys, the rotor don't fit. The rotor doesn't fit. Let's just get it straight out of now, damn it. The rotor doesn't fit at all. You know, the caliper went on fine, the brake pads fit in fine, but when I put the rotor in, I think the rear rotor ring is too big in diameter and the front rotor ring is too small in diameter, but the hats fit fine. I put the rotor on the front and the back, just not the caliper on the back, and the bolt, the PCD, whatever it's called, they line up fine. The little screw hole that holds the rotor on it lines up fine, but I'm gonna tell you what the problem was. If you can see in here, you can see where okay, there we go. You can see where the brake pad, which is right here in black, sits out further than the caliper, and that's how it's supposed to be, you know. But with these ones, the brake pad set so far to the caliper that it actually, the brake pad and the caliper hat was touching. So the brake pad would be riding on the side of the caliper, and that's not good. I mean, it could catch fire like that, or something bad could happen, because it's riding on itself, pretty much grinding on it, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. So I contacted the guy who sold me the brakes, and I actually contacted PayPal also to open a dispute, because when I contacted AP Racing, well, EssexRacing.com, the guys who sell AP brakes in the US, because they're in the UK, they told me that they never made a kit for my car. It wasn't available. You know, and maybe when Stalin or Stalin or Stalin or whatever it's called, when they had the rights to sell AP brake rotors, calipers, and so on in the US, that they probably put together a kit with other companies' parts that could fit my platform. Hence why the calipers and brackets seem to bolt up, you know. So what I'm doing now is PayPal pretty much took a dump on my head and saying there's not enough evidence for them to refund the money or whatever, you know, even though I can't use the kit because I have the wrong rotors, you know. And it's only one company that I seen, Paragon Brakes or Paragon Performance Brakes, that make the rotor sizes that I need. And I don't even know if the hats that came on the rotors that I have will fit on their rotor rings. So, you know, it's just like, but the guy who I bought the brakes from, he's been really working with me, you know, like, because he understands what I'm going through, you know, like $1,300, that's not $13 just to be throwing down the drain, you know. So, and something needs to happen. But he told me that if I can't find rotor rings to fit the rotor hats that work on the car, then just ship the brake parts back and he'll give me the money back. But I would rather have the refund first, and then I ship the rotor, the brake kit back to him, which is gonna cost me, I'm sure, over $100 to ship back anyways, because the stuff is so heavy. So, so that's where I'm at with that, you know. So I'm waiting on Paragon to call me back or email me back to see exactly what's going on. But let's get back to the fix for the X6M. Okay, so to fix this, I can order another one of the front bumper splitters, which is about $650 now. If you guys remember, I think I paid about $1,300, yeah, for the entire kit. The car is a little dirty, so forgive me. This side rocker here, these little pieces here, the rear diffuser, and pretty much the front splitter. It came with all of that. I bought the carbon fiber wing and the back window spoiler separate. You know, I bought those separate. But I'm not gonna pay $640. I'm sure I think that's what it was, when I can get something else. So what I did was I ordered a carbon fiber 2-piece front splitter, and it's gorgeous, guys. And I also ordered these pieces here. It covers just this piece here, none of the honeycomb. The honeycomb down at the bottom stays the same, but all of the flat plastic up here with the vents and that vent there, that gets covered in carbon fiber. You know, so I mean, the front of the truck is gonna look gorgeous, you know, and it's gonna match with my high kick DTM carbon fiber spoiler in the rear. So it's gonna be a lot more carbon fiber on the car, because the entire interior has carbon fiber anyways. All the doors, carbon fiber steering wheel, carbon fiber dashboard, carbon fiber center console, gear shifter, everything is carbon fiber. So it's good to have a little bit more carbon fiber in the front. Oh, and I have another surprise for you guys for the X6M that I've been waiting a long time to get, and it's finally coming in. It gets shipped out a little later on because it's on back order. I don't know if it's because it's that popular or because it's not as popular, so a lot of people don't buy it because it's very expensive for what it is, and I'm gonna explain that to you guys when it comes. So yeah, that's the bad news I got. So I'm pretty much stuck in the water with the X5 right now, because I'm not gonna buy nothing else for that car with $1,300 just floating in limbo. You know, so I'm gonna get that brake situation figured out. And for the X6M, I'm waiting for that front splitter and stuff to come in. I'm gonna get that paint protection wrap, so in case something like this happens again, it doesn't damage or mess up the carbon fiber front spoiler. But yeah, I mean, you just gotta learn to take a lick and roll with it, pretty much. You know, like I'm gonna have a lot of hiccups, you know, throughout life, and you guys are too if you're modding these cars. So, you know, like, I'm gonna keep you updated, let you know exactly what's going on with the brakes. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna end this video right here, because I have no other good news besides, you know, God woke me up this morning, the breath in my body, you know, to move forward and truck on to get another day. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, like, share, and subscribe to the content. And Auto Lust out.